So, good morning. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you are going to celebrate yourself in this Thanksgiving. Um, yeah. Welcome to Journal with Me. It's Kathy Hampton here from Wellside Retreats. And Wellside Retreats is a transformational destination um, retreat and life coaching service. I'm a life coach, and I believe that um, uh, in particular, Black women should move away from what no longer serves them and find something that will serve them well, but move away from what isn't working for you and find something that will work for you, fulfill you, and give you peace of mind. And the tools that I use in my coaching is um, is journaling, but also promoting moving away, taking action in the form of a retreat, whether that be at a far distance or whether that be in your neighborhood. Take a walk. Take a walk. Things aren't working out for you in your space. Just take a good walk and breathe. That's retreating, moving away from what's no longer serving you. So, but you've reached me today on Journal with Me, and we spend time in virtual community journaling together. We usually spend 20 minutes journaling. Today is an abbreviation of that. We're going to spend uh, 10 minutes, no, 15 minutes journaling today. We have another discussion besides what I'm discussing right now in community. And we also choose affirmation cards. Um, we um, we have found as a group that there's a lot of synchronicity in choosing cards that are numbered and finding out what comes up for us, what resonates with us, and as a community as a whole, and share inspiration and good vibrations here uh, on Journal with Me. Um, so, if this is something that you may be interested in, um, learning how about journaling, I really don't give much instruction other than come open to download what's on your heart, mind, and your spirit. We write in free flow mode. So when I say that, what comes up for you as you are thinking about what may or may not have been on your mind or even on your heart. Um, Sometimes when you are quiet and still, you can hear, so to speak, what is inside of you that is begging to come out so that you can realize it. It's about self awareness, gaining clarity, and speaking through your words um, what is inside. A lot of us stuff things in and don't allow them to come out. And journaling is a therapeutic tool that can do that. I am not a therapist. I am a life coach. I do have credentials as a life coach, and I don't prescribe anything. I make suggestions of references and resources. Excuse me. Ooh, know where that came from. Resources for anyone who wants a resource. If I have a resource to provide, um, uh, and in coaching, I don't tell you what to do. I ask you questions, and you uh, usually will come up with a plan for yourself or some tool for yourself. If um, if I don't have one for you, so coaching is about inspiring um, people um, and being a cheerleader for them, just as, but also making people aware of options and choices that they may have. So that's the role I play. And yeah, so I'm here on Thanksgiving um, because this is where I'm supposed to be. But um, most recently, in the last 4 days, I have a challenge going on to people who are on my email list, and to you is a it's 10 days of feeling good. I am feeling good, which is a an affirmation and a manifestation that you project, because a lot of us around the holiday time during the months of November, December, and January aren't feeling so great. There are many reasons for that. There's past history, memories um, around this time. It is a hectic time for people. People are traveling, maybe traveling. People are trying to uh, uh, flex their consumerism and purchasing things for others. Um, People are trying to put food on the table. If it's difficult to do so, then that is it's a stressful time to be in this holiday season. Um, and so I posed uh, not necessarily the question, but I put out there a challenge for you to help yourself by learning how to create good feelings for yourself. Yeah, we can do that. We can choose to feel good if we are not. We can flip the script on on feeling poorly, feeling angry, feeling sad, grieving, um, putting something in the place of grief that can be all consuming. Um, and just for a while, find a spark of good emotions, good feelings, good vibrations or vibes, as we say. Putting those in place of all of that to realize the happiness, the joy that you can find if you do just a little work, just a little bit. So today is day 4, and basically I wrote a blog. You can go to my blog, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I wrote a blog on serving yourself peace, serving yourself as opposed to serving others, because a lot of us mature women are constantly serving others. We are constantly serving others in family, our friends. We are serving one another at the workplace. We are donating our time to our religious institutions as well as our nonprofits that we believe in. We are donating, we are giving so much of ourselves. Today, I thought, why don't we serve ourselves? Serve ourselves at the table, serve ourselves some peace, give ourselves some peace. And yeah, to make ourselves feel good, even if it's just for a moment, but realize that the moments, minutes, and hours add up to days, months, and years. And if you learn how to take, take and carry and give to yourself, right? Carry yourself, not someone else. Give to yourself. You'll be so much more uh, at peace and happiness find happiness within you. So that was today's challenge as part of the 10-day challenge of I am feeling good. Try to figure out how you can make yourself feel good. So let's see who was here. Hello, My Peace has joined us. Good to see you, My Peace. Um, Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you. I appreciate you getting up and and being with us. Our virtual community is um, is is of very many people, but My Peace is the first to check in, and we're going to start journaling in a moment. If you are seeing this on replay, do me a favor. This is something that you haven't subscribed to. uh, if you believe that this is something that is of interest to you, do me a favor, especially if you're on YouTube and even in Facebook. Please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell. Click on the notification bell, and that will, um, you know, provide a notification to when I upload um, more videos. Okay, so all you need to journal is a writing instrument, pen, paper, pencil, paintbrush, even your computer. Um, I write longhand when I journal because there's a connection with the paper and the words that goes on. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but I do that. I'm not telling anyone what they should use because we are all different. And you can use a back of an envelope, um, a piece of paper, you know, whatever you have at your disposal. I'm going to be writing in my composition book, and this composition book is new, relatively new, and I do have a journal with me notebook, which is my it has avocados on it, and it's just about full. And this one is one I want to write in today, because I will actually be writing today. I have a goal, and I have a reverence for writing, and we'll do that while we are journaling today. So, um, yeah, we're going to get started with 15 minutes today. It's just 5 minutes shorter than our normal journal with me. If you want to write a paragraph, 2 pages, a sentence or two, that is fine in the 15 minutes. Or you can just lay back, meditate, pray, affirm yourself, manifest yourself. If you have a mantra, or if you chant part of any, um, you know, um, um, practice of yours, do that. If this is something that you want to do during this time together, I'd appreciate that. Um, and thank you for coming out on and watching on Thanksgiving. I wanted to continue the good habit for those who are interested in journaling in a pattern on a regular basis. Um, I appreciate you for stopping in. All right. So let me. The timer is my phone, so I have to set the timer, and it's usually set on 20 minutes. I have to move it to 15 minutes. All right. Get comfortable. I didn't ask you whether or not you checked in or not. Let me do that. Checking in, very important. Before we get started, I'd like you to check in with yourself. Checking in is being still for a moment and determining how you're feeling. You might know right away what your feelings and emotions you have right at this moment. How are you doing? That's the question. How are you doing? How are you feeling? The other way to look at it is, what is your weather? So in other words to describe your emotions. Are you feeling like sunshine and happy? Are you gloomy and gray, feeling a little out of sorts, maybe sad? Are you hot, bothered? How are you doing? Check in with yourself. I'll give you a moment. You might want to write it down even. Once you've checked in with yourself, I want you to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why are you feeling this way? Why are you feeling how you're feeling? What has attributed to the feelings you feel? What is it? I'm excited. That's my, I'm excited. And what makes me feel excited is that I have some time off today from working, and I'll be seeing family members, and I'm excited to see them. I'm looking forward to today. I'm excited about the prospects of peacefulness and happiness entering my space, my small space. So I'm excited. Why are you feeling the way you feel right now? Okay. So once we have done all of that, I want to ask you to, you know, get yourself comfortable in your seat. You might want to take 3 cleansing breaths, and that is inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You do 3 rounds of that in your own pace. Okay. Spend a little time calming yourself and opening yourself, calming yourself so that you can be open to writing in this free flow moment of journaling. Okay. So we're starting with 15 minutes. I don't know, my screen is a little dirty. That's 15 minutes. And we'll get started. Okay, the chimes have told us that the 15 minutes is up, and I hope that you were able to get something down on your pages. Some people call them morning pages. That's a whole nother author who came up with morning pages. Yeah, maybe I should do something about morning pages with the reference to the author who writes about morning pages or the practice of morning pages. And I'm keeping my voice low because I don't want to interrupt anyone as they're writing. You can put me in the background. So far, we have my friend, my peace here virtually. She is the only one who has taken me up on the offer. My virtual community. They must have either been cooking last night, partying last night, doing whatever they're doing. But my peace has hung in here with me this morning. I appreciate you. Because, the beauty of this all is that there's a replay. You can see this again. So I appreciate you for being here with me in real time. We're in real time by peace. That's actually a joke between us. In real time. So I hope your session was good. Mine is good. I'm actually in my mode. I was really in a groove in writing. Um, I have my mojo back with my writing, and it's promising. I'll share that I would love to publish my work, and so I'm feeling good about that right now. I have not felt good about it because I've written a lot and I've been acting up with myself, but I'm doing good right now. So let's see. Wishing you peace and joy on this Thanksgiving Day. And thank you, my peace, and you back to you. Yeah, I wish everyone really peacefulness at this time. That is because that's how I feel very much at peace in this chapter in life. As I said the other day, there's lots of stuff swirling around, and I could get down about it. I could get upset, but I'm not in control of all that swirling around. I'm not in control. I am only in control of me. And it may sound selfish, but I have not been selfish. And being the ish is about being more of or more like myself. That is what the ish is about. Yeah, being more like myself, being myself. That's what selfishness is, being yourself. And so, yeah, I feel really good about this peacefulness uh, journey that I'm on, and wouldn't trade it in for anything. I hope that you can find some peace, whether it be just a moment of peace, an hour. How about a whole day? Wow, you know. And let's see, what is it? Happy to be with you this morning, my friend. Yes, same here, my peace. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling because, yeah, um, I. One of the things that I think is really important that we do and this might be in the challenge that we do in the during this time of the holiday time, of the the change of the season time, because it's not just the holidays that bring on discomfort. You know, it could be the weather. It could be, depending on where you are living, um, gray skies for, months, you know, darkness for months. So seasonal depression, warmth, the not having the sun. We need the sun, that vitamin D that kicks in. It gives everybody energy, a lot of people I know that I need light. I know that I need light. So if, it could be uh, the seasonal depression that causes many people to not feel so good. Um, but during these holidays, which, as children, a lot of times, some children, not all, who celebrate the holiday, celebrate with anticipation, joy, excitement. Um, but then, you know, some don't. Some aren't, I don't know, in that space, where haven't been in that space for many reasons. Um, so finding something that could be joyous, you know, um, in small things, just gathering with people who are positive, have good energy, um, who have smiles on their faces. I call it light, when someone is very optimistic and kind and feel they have a sense of confidence in themselves. They are self assured. Uh, that light, um, as it permeates out, can help other people feel better. It's like an example. So if you can make yourself an example and a bright light, um, outward, you know, that shines on other people, and you may not even know it. It's not something that is intentional, but uh, it is just being being the light that is shared with others. Um, your presence, your presence is the light, can be the light that shines on others if you are at peace with yourself. So I like to be an example. I would like to be an example of that. I have not been the example always, but I am one who has been an optimistic person throughout my life, trying to find solutions really for others and myself, in my family and for friends. Um, and so, if you can be an example of peace, joy, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, maybe you can help somebody else out. And that will make you even feel really good. You may not even know it. You may not even know it. But just walking around with that is so important, especially in these times. We all generationally have these times, these times of chaos, and you know some people want to call it the end of days. I don't go that far, but there are times when you think that all is for naught, and people give up on feeling hopeful. um, no, I've never felt that way. I always have thought uh, that there's some rainbow, you know, out there. I just haven't seen it yet. There's a rainbow somewhere right now. Yeah, somewhere. So, anyhow, we're going to spend a little time on some affirmations. And, let's see. Of course, I don't have the deck with me right now. Why is that, Kathy? Okay. But I do have, oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm covering up with my phone. I do have the fill in the blank affirmations that we've been using lately. And some we're pulling that, had never been pulled before. Yeah, Dear Self Affirmation card deck, 52 cards. These were written by and published by Terisha Clark. Okay, and Terisha Clark has another deck that I use, but I think we we probably haven't exhausted all of them either. But you know, this one is outperforming the other deck. Uh, and they're brightly colored, on the back, and then there's the affirmation with context, um, and she leaves a blank that you can fill in. So my piece, it's just you and me, kid. Um, Here virtually, I am going to ask you to pick a card between one. No, pick two cards today since it's a holiday. Two numbers for me. I hope you're still there. And I'll pick two. All right. I'll just randomly pick two. So I'm going to pick two first, and then my piece will include two numbers in the comments. Now, yeah, I'm going to shuffle them up so we have a little less duplication, chances of duplication from Tuesday. We meet here on Tuesday and Thursday. I had Sundays in, but Sundays have been very difficult due to my schedule. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are pretty solid. We meet at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will inform everyone when we'll do a Sunday again. On Sundays, I can. There are people who come in from the West Coast, okay, as well as abroad. Yeah, actually, they come. More people come abroad from abroad come on during the 7:30 Eastern time because they're usually 5 hours or more um, away. They're in their afternoon almost. Okay, so the first card that I'm choosing is okay, very good. It's number 30. Nice background the card colors. It's self-care. All right. Well, thank you. Yes. All right, my piece will get to you to 11 and 23. Okay. Thank you for engaging, participating this morning. All right. So, um, self-care. I feel ready for my day when I take the time to blank, blank, and blank. Hmm. I eat when I'm hungry. I rest when I'm tired. I relax when I'm tense. I express myself when I need to be heard. I'm taking charge of my day and I'm giving myself more opportunities to feel healthy all day long. And that's what self care is all about. Yes, self care, making yourself feel ready for the day, for the moment. That's right. So, what would your blanks be? When I take the time to do blank, one, two, or three. When I take the time, let me think of what I would fill in. When I take the time to journal, meditate, and walk, all actions, those are the three that I do. That's part of my routine, self-care, uh, journaling, meditation, and walking. Yep. I eat when I'm hungry. I rest when I'm tired. I relax when I'm tense. I express myself when I need to be heard. Okay, that's number 30. That's the affirmation. Taking charge of my day and giving myself more opportunities to feel healthy all day long. It's a good card. Good card, if I say so myself. And my second card, that's a nice, pretty background, back of the card, the colors. Oh, all right. This resonates with me. 26 is forgiveness. I'll read this. Forgiveness is important to me because it helps me feel grounded and less stimulated by painful memories. As much as it's helpful for me to forgive others, I'm aware that I often need to direct my forgiveness inward. For forgiveness to feel real, I need to be ready to offer it genuinely. I'm genuinely ready to offer forgiveness to blank because blank. And I'm genuinely ready to offer forgiveness to myself for blank because blank. Very good. Yeah. Forgiveness is it's a biggie, right? Forgiveness. So I need to be ready to offer it genuinely, right? Yeah, genuinely. You just can't say, "Oh, I forgive you." Nothing like, no, it's an intentional action to forgive. And learning to forgive yourself is highly, highly important. Very important. Yeah. That's a good card for today, this Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, it's a good card. Because when you can forgive, you can be at peace, or when you can forgive yourself, you can be at peace. All right. So my piece, it's 11 and 23. So I'm going to go through the deck here and find those cards. There's 11. All right. Let's find 23. It's the bottom of the deck. All right, here we go. All right. So 11. 11 is resilience. It also has the pretty back. There's the rainbow, right? The rainbow. 11 is resilience. Okay. All right, my piece. Here we go. Resilience is my nature. It's inevitable for me. I've survived every single one of my most difficult experiences. I survived blank and learned blank from it. I will survive too because resilience is my nature. I hope that resonated with you. Yeah, this is what today brought you. Resilience, my piece. Okay, you want me to read that again? Resilience is my nature. It's inevitable for me. All right, that's the affirmation. The text is I've survived every single one of my most difficult experiences. I survived blank and learned blank from it. I will survive blank too because resilience is my nature. That's an affirmation also. Affirming positive statement. All right. So we got resilience, and then the next one, number 23, is vulnerable. I think this came up earlier in the week, I think, or last week. Vulnerable. I am vulnerable with people I can trust. My vulnerability helps me feel a sense of belonging as much as it helps others understand me. I want to be more vulnerable about blank. I want to share and offer insight into my thoughts, and I want that insight to add depth to my relationships. Vulnerable. All right, my piece. That's what came up today for you. I hope that it resonates with you, or you need to, if you need to, let it stew for a moment. So, very good cards: forgiveness, self care, vulnerability, and resilience were the cards for today. Yes, it does. It is a word I use often. Love it. Okay. Very good. Yes. Very good. So we've done our affirmation cards, and I encourage you to affirm yourself. Use a positive statement about yourself. And yeah, and say it all day long. Affirm yourself positively. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Today's affirmation in the challenge, I will read it in case you haven't seen it. And you can see the challenge on my blog post at wellsideretreats.care. Go to the blog tab, and all of the blogs that I've written are there. They're not all actually. I have another website that's just a blog, and but it hasn't been updated in a long time. Wellsideretreats.care. I'll share that with you. Go to the blog tab, and you can see the challenge blogs. There are 4 of them, and there's also another one called Checking In. It's a practice. Look at that one also, because it shows you how to check in, which we did an abbreviation of today, of checking in. But every day you should check in with yourself as part of a practice of taking action or movement. Checking in, first seeing how you're feeling, making an intention of how you're going to take, what you're going to do for the day and why you're going to do that and how you feel and why you're feeling that way. Really check in with yourself. Okay. So for today's, let me get there to the website. And on the blog today, the affirmation, going to my own on my phone. Affirmation: embracing peace and calm on Thanksgiving. On this day, I choose to embrace peace and calm within me. Today, I affirm my commitment to nurturing a tranquil state of mind, allowing it to guide my actions and interactions. Yeah. On today, this day, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Embrace peace and calm within. Today, I affirm my commitment to nurturing a tranquil state of mind, allowing it to guide my actions and interactions. And I must do that because I will be the light for the people who are coming through the door here. I have to keep myself calm, right? Yeah. So, and then the quote of the day: gratitude is the music of the heart, played with harmonious chords of appreciation and thankfulness. That is the quote of the day. Go and check out all of the quotes and affirmations for these last 4 days for yourself, and on my blog at wellsideretreats.care. I'm going to leave you with a rest deck card from Trisha Hersey, And I believe that it's really important to do. Okay, my piece is sharing something with us. I was in constant movement last night following the challenge, listening to music and dancing with myself. Oh, awesome. Awesome. And then the quote of today. Yes, that's awesome. My piece. Yes, because yesterday's challenge was to move your body. Yeah. Sing, dance, move your body, walk. Awesome. Constant movement last night. That's great. That is great. Yeah. So that's really good. I'm glad to hear it. And it really makes you feel good the more you move. You may feel, a little tired, or if you haven't moved a lot, you might even feel achy. But the mood that you might feel, the endorphins that you've released, provide such a great feeling. It really do. And if you're working toward a goal or project, um, and you're moving around about, that even makes you feel even better. Yeah. So we're going to end today's Thanksgiving journaling session with a card from the Rest deck. Rest comes in many forms, not just sleeping or sitting, but rest is liberation, really, from the status quo of the grind culture, which most of us have done. Today is a break from it. It really is for some. It really is from the grind culture where we can sit in community or sit alone, right? And rest and rest. And um, if you are alone, I hope that you are not lonely, because you can really be lonely in a room full of people. So I hope that if you are alone, that you're at peace and you're happy and well, and embracing yourself, loving on yourself. And if you are in a group of people, find the peace inward. Find the peace inward, and you will not be alone, even in a crowd of people. If that should be your situation. So the rest deck, I'm going to pick a card. I've been picking them kind of in order. I have a little marker. Each time I pick one, I move it in front of the marker. Oh, I love this. I love this. So Trisha Hersey tells us, if you can see this with the glare, without the glare, I will do less. Watch me thrive. Ah, ah, this one is this one is a great one. I will do less. Watch me thrive. And after I read the back of it, I'm going to tell you why this one means so much to me. I will do less. Watch me thrive. Okay. She writes, how can you access pleasure, joy, and liberation if you are too tired to experience them? Where can you create more space in your life? What can you say no to? Consider what rest has to offer you. It's time to slow down. It's time to thrive. Awesome. Oh, I think this is one of my favorite cards from the deck. And she has written some good ones. So how this applies to me. 3 years ago, as of September, I quit my job and became a an independent consultant, doing the same thing that I've done for almost 30 years, 28 years. but in the same field. But I quit working for someone and work independently. I tell them when I can work, when I cannot work, how long I can work. My clients, I do have clients. I've expanded my clientele and my coaching, and I'm thriving. Now, you may think that thriving means, I'm making more money or I'm doing, no, not necessarily, doing about the same. But where I'm thriving is in my peace and in my happiness and my fulfillment. Watch me thrive. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there. When someone tells you that they quit their job, they're like, really? What are you going to do? I'm doing less now and I'm thriving. I'm no longer having to wake up and run out of the house to catch a bus, a train, or get in a car, spend hours commuting, go sitting in a cubicle, being surrounded by the negative energy that I've been subjecting myself to, the elements. I'm doing less. I'm doing less. I've but I'm thriving because I'm finding fulfillment in just being me, sitting still and being me. Yes, I'm thriving. Watch me thrive. So if any of you are out there and have quit a job, changed something, slowed down, and you can proclaim how you feel much better, I say do it. Do it for you, not for anyone else, not for not to prove a point to someone else, but to prove it to yourself. You'll see how you thrive. Yes, it's been 3 years, 3 years and 2 months. I'm doing less and I'm thriving. Great card. Great card. All right. So, with that, my piece, I wish you the happiest of Thanksgiving days. Continue moving and singing, enjoying your day. And if you are watching this on replay, I thank you for watching, and I wish you peace today. Um, Thanksgiving, and I give thanks to you for joining me here at um, Journal with Me. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll journal again. Yeah, great example. I'm very happy for you. I appreciate you, my friend. Same here, my friend. Thank you, my peace. Thank you so much. Take care, and I will see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.